have been instrumental in getting this project off the ground. Bill Lambert. He's not here. I guess he's here. Okay. So thanks, Bill, for adding the Operation Christmas Child information to the website. There are some streamers on the bottom. If you click, you'll see videos and great stuff, so please check that out. I'd like to thank Jason Collin, he's not here, I don't think, the Simonettis, for organizing our room. Lanny, who's ill, but she stepped out and sent in boxes, even though she's not here, so, you know, keep her stepping up. Sandy, Zumba, there's a lady who sent 12 boxes, people. That's awesome. And of course, Pastor Farmer, I'd like to thank you for pushing OCC from the pulpit every Sunday. So far, we have collected a lot of stuff. Pencils, classroom ready pencil cases. We've gotten toothbrushes and washcloths and paper, and believe it or not, I've even gotten doggy treats and hand soap. Now, I don't think these were intended, so could the owner just collect these from me after? I'd like to turn this over to Susan. She's going to talk about her item of the month, which is our wow items. Gabby?
Gabby's going to help us. She's going to give us the child's perspective on wow items. So Gabby, can you tell us what a wow item is?
It's basically
I mean, here.
item in a shoebox that makes people say, wow,
Okay, so if you were one of the children that gets a shoebox, what would you think when you opened it and there was a wow item inside?
wow!
Okay, so Gabby and I have some wow items to show you. It's a little hard when we try to make lists of wow items, it's a little hard. So we've got some examples. This, it looks like it might not fit in a shoebox, but see, it already is in a shoebox.
What is it?
This is a teak set that came from Dollar Tree, Sally said. So even though it's not expensive, it's still a wow item because it's a whole set, and a little girl somewhere might really like that. This is it's kind of big. It takes up most of the shoebox, but if something is good enough, then maybe it's worth it. This is a tractor set, like a big one and two little ones. And see, it's still attached to the cardboard so that the people who work in the processing center will not think it's used and take it out. Because it comes strange sometimes. This is 3 cars. We're calling Matchbox cars wow items because we can group them and give them more than one. So these are some other kind of car. But just anything fun. Here's some balls. We'll probably have to separate this because it's too big for one shoebox, but balls are cool. Stuffed animals, as long as, you know, don't buy something that doesn't look nice, that doesn't look fun or durable. But here is a post-Easter bunny. Can of tennis balls. Okay, and we're hoping this is a set. This is a soccer ball with a pump. This can entertain a whole town, a whole village full of children. So if we can get more of these, if you're interested in helping us get more of these, talk to me. I can collect money and then order them all together so that the postage isn't exorbitant. It's about $7.50 for the two, the pump and the ball. And okay, so dates. The prep party is November 4th, which is a Friday night. The night before the packing party, which is November 5th. On Friday from 6 to 9, those of you who don't want to pack shoeboxes can come help us set out all the stuff. So that on Saturday from 2 to 5, when we pack the shoeboxes, everything will go like clockwork. We'll have the school supplies in one place, and the stuffed animals in one place, and the toothbrushes in one place, and whatever Sally tells us to do, we will have it organized and ready to go. And because our goal is 800?
Over 800.
Over 800. We're going for over 800 shoeboxes. So bring your shoeboxes too, by the way. And then we have, I don't know the date, but We put in for a shift at the processing center, and I understand we got it, or we think we got it. Anyway, if you get a chance to go on that, it's a really cool thing. We used to call it the warehouse, but it's the processing center. But it's one of a number in the country. They bring shoeboxes from all over the southeast, and we go out to this big warehouse in Duluth or someplace, and you open the boxes and make sure that what's in them is appropriate, and then you pray over them and pack them by age and gender and send them on their way. And speaking of appropriate, whatever you buy, whether it's a WOW item or not a WOW item, make sure it does not have any wars, no war toys, no weapons, no camo, no superheroes. Well, these kids a lot of them live in war-torn countries, and we just can't send things like that. And so we probably need to avoid police and fire trucks and ambulances and stuff like that. If you have any questions about that, there's the brochures that you use for list to pack are there, and no liquids. So the hand soap, even if you meant to donate it, it has to go somewhere else.
So, last year alone, over 7 million children received shoe boxes worldwide. That's 7 million children that for the very first time heard the gospel of Jesus Christ. We, as Crossroads Presbyterian Church, do a remarkable job for the size of our church. I get told that year after year after year. So just help us to keep growing with this. I'm up here to talk about postage. Everybody asks me, why does it take $7 to mail a box? Well, a lady in this town took a shoebox completely packed to the post office and asked how much it would cost to mail it 1 mile. It cost $9. So, $7 is not that much to get the gospel across the whole world, don't you think? Now, just a little motivation for that. Every year, for every 50 boxes we get a ticket for a whole day pass into Stone Mountain. And you can see all the stuff for free, which is really kind of neat. So for every $7 you donate that you put your name with, I will enter you in a raffle, and sometime in December we'll let you know who won. How do you get us those $7? This is critical. Do not make the checks out to the church, okay? Do not. Make them out to Samaritan's Purse, and in the note line write Operation Christmas Child. The ushers on particular Sundays will have these envelopes available. If you want one, you can raise your hand and they'll give you one. You can put it in one of these. And then there's a box right outside the door to the right that I will empty every Sunday. Or if you've picked up already a how to pack a shoebox, or if you want one, because it has all those lists of do's and do nots in it, there's an envelope on this end, and you can put your donation in it and still give it to me. I want you to give them to me because then I can keep a tally of how much we as Crossroads are putting together towards postage. Last year we sent off about 770 something boxes, and I can't quite do the math, but I know it's over $5,000 in shipping for that. And we raised about $2,200, which was the most we had ever raised. So that was really good for us. But I want us to keep working on that so that we can contribute not only the boxes, but the way to get them overseas as well. If you like, you can also go online, and there's under Operation Christmas Child, there's a little link called Follow Your Box. And if you click on that, you can give online with your credit card, and then you print a label, which you give to any of us, actually. Any of the steering committee this year, you can give them to them. And I want to take half a second to say that Cheryl, Susan, Nina Simonetti, Cy Hulse, and Sally Cottrell, who make up the steering committee this year, have saved my life. And I'm very, very thankful for the whole team. So come ahead. But the whole team is all of you. Whether you pray, give, donate, we appreciate everybody that helps us ministry. Thank you.